Don't pay a quarter, don't pay a dime, don't pay a penny, don't waste your time. If half a penny is all he asks, don't give him any. Lay off his tracks, my half a penny is what he'll say. Still a steep price, just walk away.
Good afternoon, almost good evening, Hit Nation folks, Focats, and everything in between and beyond. My name is Roy, the host of Mahapanies, and the host of these PennyQuickies. I'm not going to even acknowledge that the game against Atlanta existed because at the time, it was still speculation as to whether or not Miami Heat was going to trade most, if not all, of their young core, plus Tyler Hero. So I refuse to acknowledge that that game even happened. Okay, unfortunately, we're not on pace to even, I would say, can we win 20 of the next 31 games? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, because now it depends on what's really going on with Tyler Hero, right? How is Spo going to play this rotation? Is Spo going to play where? Like Will Mansell said, and I talked about last video, is where even playable? Are there any issues extra court that are not, out of the court, off court issues that, or not related to basketball, like Will Mansell said? So I honestly don't know. I even forgot to say, please follow us at Mahapanies on Facebook, at Mahapanies1, Mahapanies1 on Instagram. I'm just reposting the videos, but on Facebook, I already post, pretty much everything that I see as soon as I see it on Twitter. That's it. That's what I do. If I see an injury report, I post an injury report. We do want more people to join our conversations. We do have a group that we talk in Miami on Facebook. So, but yes, I would like you to join us. Come here and talk. Give us your opinions. What do you feel? How do you feel? Did you allow yourself to dream? Did you allow yourself to hope? I did. I quite frankly did allow myself to dream and hope, but not to the point of, if it doesn't happen, it'll break my heart. Because we have to understand, and I think a lot of Heat fans don't quite appreciate the magnitude of what Giannis would have meant to us and how much Ja Morant would have been a huge risk. I understand for expiring contracts, I probably would have gone in that direction if I felt like, okay, we have to pivot. But I understand that this organization is not an organization that just pivots, and also the offers were probably not interesting to Memphis. I mean, they don't want to entertain offers that don't include any real assets. Simone Fontecchio and Rozier's salary was probably not going to do it for them. Let's just say that we don't exactly know. But if we are aware of 70, or let's say 70% of what's happening with Milwaukee, we kind of think that Milwaukee is holding Giannis hostage, because as Andy Nichols, I often mention him, friend from the UK. I like his takes. Very balanced person, does not, lose his cool like I do all the time. Not really with Heat fans. I mean, with Heat fans, I don't lose my cool as much. I do think that sometimes they say things that are just absurd. I try to kind of go and, you don't want to talk down on people, because I am one that needs to be also criticized for not knowing a lot of things. But yes, I guess we'll see. Some reports suggest that Miami Heat is interested in the buyout market. But how do you feel about the fact that we were the only team in the Eastern Conference that did not make a move? We did not go after what we went after it, but I don't think that the Bucks were ever serious, right? As Brett Siegel actually had reported before, we all piled up on Brett Siegel because, again, there's an interesting kind of war there in on Twitter that people are blaming Shams for not being Woj. And honestly, I don't think that's fair, because what Shams does, and especially right now when we were close, right? And today after the trade deadline, Shams is going to be the person between the breaking news and the public. Nobody else is going to break the news before Shams. But unlike Woj, Shams does not, I don't know who said it, I don't know where I read it, along the lines of Twitter. Shams does not really dig into what's really happening with the situation. He just kind of says what everybody knows, just in an official way. If Shams says it, it's official. It's not a speculation. It's not a rumor. It's actually official. But other than that, what else can we say? This is it. I mean, tomorrow I might record a video, probably record a video for the pregame against who do we play tomorrow? The Celtics. And no, we will not see these people suited, any new faces suited for any kind of games anytime soon. Unfortunately, is Pat going to rebuild or try? Sorry, not rebuild, but try to get more assets for the summer? Is Pat going to pivot? But we don't know. Certainly not pivoting the trade deadline, but whatever he's going to do, obviously the focus shifts to the fact that we do also have more assets. Although more teams, it gets worse for the Heat. More teams get involved. We do have more assets, and perhaps depending on how we manage the situation, how the Heat manage the situation. And I say not the nurseurial we, because this is not about a game. It's about management. I don't even know what the heck is happening, right? The only thing I know is what you guys know. And yeah, I mean, is it disappointing that we were the only team that not make a move? Yes. It's also not necessary to make a move for the sake of making a move. But I don't understand what's really happening. I think that also putting all your chips on a person like that, but then having other targets that could have come to the Heat. I know no big man would have come to the Heat, right? No Vucevic, no Zubac. That was not going to happen. No eyes missing. But perhaps, or Eve. I think that should be his pronunciation, Eve Missy. Anyway, regardless of that, I don't see that the Heat has been truly aggressive in the past few years. I see that this Giannis thing comes to just as bait for cats, just comes dwindling down the ceiling. I try to catch it, and somebody just pulled the strings, and it's just a dream. And yes, the magnitude of having Giannis, which would be definitely the second or third greatest acquisition in Miami. I mean, it's definitely third. It's LeBron, Magic, and Giannis, right? Probably even LeBron, Giannis, and Magic Johnson, considering the God, I don't see why. I don't know. This is the second time that I say Magic instead of saying Shaquille. I understand that the characteristics are similar in terms of being perhaps bald right now, but bro, I don't confuse them with Michael Jordan. It's also bald. Gosh, Shaquille O'Neal. So it would be LeBron James, Giannis, and then Shaquille O'Neal, because considering the age that we got him, and again, right, this is all from reading and understanding, and not really having watched it myself in terms of the acquisition of what Shaquille O'Neal meant to the Miami Heat with the Dwayne Wade looking for his first championship. They got the ring, and then afterwards, LeBron James coming to Miami, and they got a couple of rings. So Giannis, I think, would have probably gotten us far, right, in the pursuit of a ring, and farther than Jimmy Butler by many miles, even in Butler's prime. Without real help with and I think that's the thing with Giannis. You would have the help in Bam. You would have the help in other players that we have, and I think that other players that we could develop. But I don't know that Jimmy Butler was ever that kind of player, because we're talking about a top 5 basketball player in the world. That's it. That's what we're talking about. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing else. I'm just kind of, disappointed. Yes. Not sad in particular. I am still looking forward to the remaining 31 games. What does sting is still having Rozier in the payroll after all the NBA cover up that happened. Because this was, I mean, it's either some sort of a witch hunt from the FBI. Because let's kind of face it, there's an aspect of witch hunting nowadays. Or this is something that the NBA just completely neglected and kind of made us eat the salary and lose a pick for absolutely no reason. But we'll wait for the findings in the summer of 2029. Anyway, guys, tomorrow we'll talk about the game itself, but no trades. Thus far, no acquisitions, no nothing. I haven't seen my phone as I was recording the last 9 minutes. Stay safe, stay dry, stay warm. and stay as happy as possible. It's a very complicated world of ours, and let's go heat.